Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm finally done with whatever it is that you guys know that I have been doing, and I'm finally back on my channel, and I am so happy to be back to be creating content again. Because let me tell you, for the past 2 months that I have been off YouTube, my analytics have been down. I was avoiding the whole YouTube Studio app entirely so that I don't go there and see that my channel is actually not doing as good as it normally does. I was off school like 2 weeks ago, I'll be a week plus, and the plan was maybe I'm done, I'm going to start again. But honestly speaking, like 5 days after I was out of school, I got my hair done, and I don't know who sent me. For the first like 3 days I was almost rendered immobile because the hair was heavy. Like, this is the length, this hair is very long and it's heavy, so I could not move. I could not move my head. My scalp was literally on fire because, you know, they tied the thing. So I was very like, almost as lame as it sounds, that is the reason why I haven't made a video yet, and I'm just making one today. And also I got my nails done. Drop something in the comments how you've been while I've been away. Me, I've been fine, I've been okay. I mean, for the fact that you're seeing my face and I'm smiling and I'm talking to you guys, that means that obviously, yes, I come bearing good news. It was like 6 days to Christmas, so happy Merry Christmas. I'm really sad that I couldn't do Vlogmas this year because as we're entering the month of December, I was still, you know, occupied. And when I was done, I was like, what do I know I'm vlogging in Vlogmas? Like, it just seemed maybe next year I'm going to try, but for this year I was like, I literally had nothing to vlog. For the past 1 week I've been sleeping, waking up, eating, sleeping, like that's just it. So yes, welcome to my life update video. It's the first one I have ever done because obviously I've never had a reason. Like, I've never been gone that long ever since I started my channel. Oh my god, you can hear a baby crying. That's my cousin crying. I heard word on these YouTube streets that if you're doing a live update, you're supposed to, you know, come and talk about what has been going on, you know, all that. So yes, that's what I'm going to be doing today. Basically telling you guys, explaining why I left, what happened during the time I was gone, and what the future holds. Before we get into the video, before we start, you know, chit-chatting, if you're new to my channel, my name is Magical, and I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe by clicking on the red subscribe button down there. And when you subscribe, click on the bell so that each time I post a new video, you can see notifications so you don't miss any video at all. Share this video to your friends if you really like this video. I feel like if you've been like following my channel and, you know, reading my community posts and all that, you would know. If you don't know, I am a 300 medical student, but I was gone because my exams were about to start, my professional exams. That's my second MBBS examinations. If you are a medical student or you are studying any course relating to that, you know how important the exam is. So I couldn't keep posting YouTube videos and be studying for my exams. My anxiety was over the roof, you know. I was very scared, anxious, you know, thinking, am I going to fail out of medical school? So yeah, that was why I left, so that I could like give my studies 100% attention. And now that I'm back, I'm very excited to be giving good news that you guys, I passed my courses. I passed my 3 courses. The 3 courses are anatomy, physiology, and biochemistry. I'm so grateful to God because in as much as, you know, I read for the exams were bloody. The only one I know that I wrote really well and I came out satisfied, that was anatomy. For physiology and biochemistry, the exams were Jesus, you know, I don't even know how to explain, but the exams were nightmares. So in the exam hall, I was just like, you know, piecing, like trying to bring out knowledge in my head that I didn't even know I had in the first place. And I was, you know, just trying to like, let me write something. Obviously I can't leave my exam script blank, I need to write something. I know for the physiology exam, when I received my exam script, for the first like 30 minutes I slept, because that physiology especially, I actually did not sleep for this thing. Like 24 hours before the exam, I did not sleep. Like, I was binging, making sure that I know at least a little bit of everything, only for me to come to exam hall and there are certain things that are very abstract. So immediately I saw the paper, the exam script, I was like, wow, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this. I just dropped my paper, the question paper, and I started sleeping. Like, you know, I actually intended to just close my eyes, collect myself, and come back, but I entered deep sleep. And probably, if not for the girl that was beside me, if she had not woken me up, you know, that would have been it for me. That was how physiology was. Anatomy was actually good. Biochemistry, Biochemistry, the thing about biochemistry is that I had, like, biochemistry is my favorite course, so I had high expectations for the exam, and I don't know if I was unprepared or if the exam was hard. I don't even know, because normally, like, looking at that question paper, normally that exam would not be hard for me. But on that day I was like, all in all, chemistry was not even that bad, because the objective section was very, very good. No, like, the objective was a really good exam. On the day that I checked my result, I was very, very scared, because the pass rate for my class was not as much as the class before me and other classes. So our pass rate was way lower. So I was like, oh my god, am I failing? Have I failed? You know, all that. But thankfully, I passed all my 3 courses. I don't know how to express how much joy I'm feeling that I'm done with that chapter of my life, and I'm moving on to the next chapter. As of January, like, as we're entering into the new year, as we're entering into January, I'm going to become a 400 level medical student. You guys know I monetized in, like, was it August? It was like 5 months ago. So you guys saw the monetization video and all that. If you haven't watched it, please watch that video. Everything I didn't know was that after you have monetized, you need to do your whole verification, passport, your address, you know, all that. And then after you are done with that, after you're done with your identity verification, that thing is identity verification. So after you're done with your identity verification, you need to do your address verification. In your address verification, you need to put in your address and then send to Google, and Google sends you the Google AdSense letter. Then when you get the letter, you're supposed to open the letter. There's a code there. You put in the code, and when you put in the code, then you're done with your verification. So you are actually officially monetized. So the way that this letter gets to you is through the postal office, and I'm sure nobody here is stranger to the fact that Nigerian postal office is trash. The thing about this Google AdSense letter is that code inside, you have 5 or 6 months to put in the code. If you don't put in the code within those 5 to 6 months, they're going to demonetize your channel, and that is it. My deadline was January 13th, and as of December, the first week of December, I have not received my letter. It was just so crazy. Like, I kept going to post office. Almost every time I'm going to post office, I'm telling them, are you sure you didn't see this thing? Search very well, do this, do that. The bank man told me, are you sure you put your phone number? This one, that one. You know, I was just so tired. When I first monetized in August, I sent them the everything, so they sent the letter to me. So you have 2 other chances to ask them to send the letter to you if you don't get it. So if you don't get the first letter, you can ask them to send on that one, send the second letter. If you don't get that one, you ask them to send the 3rd one, and if you don't get the 3rd one, that's it for you. I was waiting 1 month, 2 months, something that they say is going to take you like maximum of 2 weeks. I was like, what's going on? And I said, okay, let me calm down. It's normal postal office things. Maybe they didn't get it. And I filled the application for them to send me the second letter. Almost second letter was waiting. It was not in December, because I was so occupied with my exams and everything, so I couldn't even give it that much attention. It was not in December when my exams were coming to an end, and I was like, you know, I was getting a little bit more clear-headed and thinking about other aspects of my life. So I was not thinking about it. I was like, wait, since September, October, I asked for the second letter. I've not gotten it. And I went to post office. First of all, they asked me which part of Enugu did you send it to. I told them. Then I told me that it's not them that's handing it to. There's somebody in there. This thing, like, it's the same post office, but it says it's somebody else. But the person is not around. And I begged them to give me the person's number. They finally gave me the guy's number. I called the guy. He was now like that she sent him my address, you know, everything. This was in December. So at this point, I was already very anxious, because I have less than a month to go. And if I don't do this thing, my channel is going to get demonetized. So I was chatting up the guy, you know, like telling him everything. He was like, I should send him my address, and, you know, I should send it how it should be on the letter. I sent it to him. He now told me I should call him like in like 3 days when he gets to the post office, that he's not in town or something like that. I called him and he told me that yes, he saw the letter. Do you know the amount of relief that I felt? Okay, he now told me as I'm coming to collect the letter that I should bring a little something for him. I don't like a little something how again. He said, just know that I suffered in the hands of the post office. And not only was I chasing this AdSense thing, I had a lot of AliExpress packages. So I also had that one, and that one was getting delivered to the same post office. So you can imagine, post office became my second home. I was going there almost every time, and what pained me was not even the money that they were extracting from me, because each time I go there, their package would be like they're supposed to give. I'm now wondering, is this the official? Or one time I even wanted to do, because this one time I went there and the packages were so much, I didn't have the money to give to them in cash. So I told them, okay, can I please transfer to you? She was now like, if I want to do transfer to her, that she make sure I add money for her lunch. I was speechless. I can't even say anything because these women are, you know, these are grown, mature women. I was just so perplexed and frustrated and annoyed. Nigeria really needs to do better in the post office department. But yeah, so that is the journey. Okay, let me bring my AdSense letter. So I actually have 2 letters because the first one, okay, I actually requested the third one before I got these letters. But when I requested the third one and this guy said that he had my letters, I went to pick it up. So I don't have a third one, and I probably will not go back to get it because I don't think I need it for anything. Okay, so these are my 2 AdSense letters. I was so happy when I received them. Like, it felt like a YouTuber when I received them. People don't show this other side because it has your address on it. How it works is that you open the letter and it has your code inside, code that you input, and when you input the code, Google verifies you. Something I realized when I was doing this whole verification thing, that the money that YouTube pays you doesn't just, you know, they don't just pay you a video, they pay you every $100. They pay you in installments of $100. When you've made up to $100, they pay it. If you've not made up to $100, they don't pay it. Something that I'm finding difficult since I came back on YouTube is video ideas. I'm having kind of like a creative block. I think I'm going to get out of it, but for now I'm kind of in a place like that. So if you have any video ideas, anything you'd like me to do on my channel, like, I am really open to video ideas right now. So drop it in the comment section or send me a DM on Instagram. While I was off YouTube, something I did do was that from time to time I watched a couple of other YouTubers and I struggled a lot with comparing my channel to other people's channels. Not because I think my own is not up to par or because I think it's bad. I just felt like there's so much more that I can do for my channel, which I am restricted by for the fact that I am a regular ass person and I do not have that much money. But I'm going to try my best. You guys should know that, see, any money I have, most times I put into YouTube. That's why I'm broke most of the time. I'm trying to increase the quality of my videos, increase the quality of what I put out, and I believe that, yeah, I'm going to get there eventually. Speaking of video ideas, I actually have one that I've been thinking about for a while now. I'm 19 and I'm going to be turning 20 in July of next year. So I have like roughly 7 months as a teenager before I enter into my 20s. So I thought of doing a series where the title of the series is like Last Days as a Teen or Last Days as a Teenager, where I talk about different things, you know, whatever it is that usually plagues teens, talking about whatever I think is going to benefit teenagers like me and like you. So for the fact that I'm 19 and I have gone through the, you know, being a teenager starts at 13, so I'm at the last phase and I have a lot of things that I like to share. I like us to chat about a lot of stuff, so that is going to be my new YouTube series. I might have a lot of people with me on some days, it's just going to be me. So I'm going to embark on this series up until I turn 20 in July. I could do like 2 videos on the series per month, you know, or 3 or 4, or I don't know, however it is that I feel. You guys should give me your thoughts on this Last Days as a Teen series. Let me know if I'm just on my own or if you guys would actually want to see something like that. I'm so excited for the new year. Like, I have a lot of plans. We are reaching the end of this video and I just want to say thank you if you watched this point. You can definitely count on more exciting content on my channel subsequently in the future. But yeah, thank you so much. If you're new to my channel and you still have not subscribed, or you're not new and you're also still not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel down below. It's really going to help me. Like this video, share this video to your friends if you like this video. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Bye.